Right now, the lights are back on throughout Madison's west side tonight. Wait until you hear what caused a widespread outage affecting everything from homes to Epic. And it's fishing season. How an annual celebration in Cross Plains is another sign that life is starting to look and feel normal again. Plus, vaccines for everyone. The Boys and Girls Club is still working to get everyone in our area easy access to a shot.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
We start tonight with a traffic note for anyone traveling in Rock County. The Wisconsin DOT says I-39 northbound and I-90 westbound will be closed for at least 2 hours. It's because of a utility emergency, but it is not a crash. They haven't released any other details. The DOT says an alternate route is being set up for traffic to exit at I-43. We'll continue to update our website as we learn more. Power is back on for thousands of homes throughout Madison's west side tonight after a widespread outage. It happened around 9:45 last night, and we've been told it was caused by a raccoon at a power station on McKee and Pleasant View roads. The outage affected Epic Systems in Verona. The company's facilities director says it was the first time in more than 10 years a complete outage had happened on the campus. Epic was forced to run on 18 generators, which had only a 50-hour lifespan. Power was back on for much of the area around midnight. 2 people in a north side home are displaced after a fire this morning. Authorities say the fire broke out around 10:30 in the 4100 block of Viden Drive. That's right behind the Dane County Regional Airport. Neighbors told officials the house was engulfed in flames. Only one resident was home at the time of that fire. Officials say they were taken to a local hospital and a dog was taken to a vet clinic. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Next at 6, the first Saturday of May marks the start of fishing season in Wisconsin, but this year it's also a sign that life is starting to feel normal again. Gabriella Becerra visited Cross Plains, where an annual celebration returned to the community.
The first weekend of Wisconsin's fishing season is a reason to celebrate in Cross Plains.
The community event to open trout days and gather as a community to support that and other natural resources.
The annual event, Trout Days, was canceled last year, which is why Chair Kevin Engling says it's good to see people return to the creek for music and fun.
The energy is definitely picking up. Obviously, the weather has a little something to do with that.
Across Main Street, local businesses like Montague's are feeling positive effects from the celebration.
The community was out and about. Our lunch day was phenomenal. And so, of course, just people feeling comfortable to be amongst others is a good thing for everyone.
David and Candace Montag opened their place last July in the middle of a pandemic. Even though the new business owners don't know what normal looks like for their restaurant, they can tell the community is headed in the right direction.
They need to get back to some normalcy, to be out, enjoy the beautiful weather we have this weekend, see people that you haven't seen in several months.
All of the money raised today will help make more events like this one possible in the future.
The legacy project that we're focused on right now is a multi-use pavilion to be built here creekside. And one of those multi-uses that we envision working in partnership with the community and the local government here is music events. And that's what we're hosting here today as a scaled-back version.
In Cross Plains, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
The Lions Club is helping the village raise money to build that music pavilion by the creek. For more information on how you can help, you can visit our website, channel3000.com. If you're outside, be on high alert for wildfires. The DNR says all burning should be avoided right now. That includes Dane County and several other surrounding counties. Much of the state continues to be under very high fire danger. The DNR says it has contract tanker planes and access to the Wisconsin National Guard's Black Hawk helicopters to help put out fires. The DNR has responded to more than 500 wildfires so far this season. You have to be careful when you're outside this weekend. Let's get a look at your your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky.
And you know, it has been dry. It's been oh so warm, and it's been very windy here for today. So that is really the perfect combination to bring a chance for those wildfires to really spread if one gets started. Now, right now, I'm actually feeling just a few sprinkles overhead currently. So that's some good news. We need that rainfall to actually move through. But with the humidity percentage at around 24%, a lot of the rain's really going to struggle to actually reach the ground as of right now. Take a look at some of our toasty temperatures. The 80s have returned, 83 degrees right now in Madison. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty similar with the upper 70s and lower 80s, not as warm as what we're actually looking at for here today. Now, our Doppler track also shows that cloud cover moving through. That's going to help to make it feel a little bit cooler. It'll bring a little bit more of the actual humidity to return to the area. But as of right now, we really need those rain showers. It's been just way too dry. Wind speeds also really an issue. We're looking at around 15 to 25 miles per hour. So that has prompted that red flag warning that is now into effect until 8 p.m. So do keep that in mind. Even later on tonight, our temperatures only falling into the lower 60s. Then we warm things right back up here by the time we reach tomorrow. And one more quick reminder about that traffic update there in Beloit. It does look like that road is still closed. And again, it's expected to be closed for a little bit. And that's going to be I-39 near Beloit. It is closed currently in both directions right now. So if you're heading and traveling around in Rock County, do keep that in mind.
All right, thank you, Austin. The Boys and Girls Club is still trying to get as many people vaccinated as possible. The club hosted a walk-up clinic at the Northport Community Learning Center on Madison's north side this morning.
It's so important that we're here, right here in the communities, where people from people of color, people from marginalized communities don't have to leave their community to have access to this vaccine, which we know will save lives.
The Boys and Girls Club has been partnering with Fitchburg Family Pharmacy and the UW-Madison School of Pharmacy to get those vaccines to people. They had the Johnson & Johnson shot at today's clinic. The club has 2 more walk-up clinics scheduled each of the next 2 Saturdays in May. Next week's clinic will be at Lighthouse Church in Madison. A clinic on the 15th will be at the club's Fitchburg location. Nearly 2 million people in Wisconsin are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The Badger State will likely pass that marker today. More than 2.5 million people, or 43% of the state's population, has had at least 1 dose. DHS is reporting 675 new cases of the virus over the past day. That's slightly above the 7-day average of 648 infections. 18 more people have died. The CDC says more than 100 million Americans are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. On Tuesday, the U.S. will begin restricting travel from India, where new daily infections are in the hundreds of thousands. CBS News' Michael George has the latest.
In Santa Clara County, California, health officials are working to dispel COVID-19 myths and convince young people to get vaccinated.
Young people have this misconception that COVID is no big deal. It is a big deal.
In social media, there are a lot of rumors going around about how the vaccine is not important or how we don't need it because we're not at high risk.
The U.S. has reached President Biden's goal of 200 million vaccines administered in his first 100 days in office. But vaccine hesitancy and slowing vaccination rates are a new battlefront in the war on COVID-19. Arkansas is one of more than 10 states not ordering all available doses. 36% of Arkansas residents have received at least 1 dose, but that's well below the national total. This is the nation's Pacific Northwest is dealing with a new spike in cases.
Our hospitalizations have nearly doubled what they were a week ago.
And starting Tuesday, the U.S. is restricting travel from India, where a devastating surge has pushed daily new infections above 400,000. The federal government is sending supplies, such as desperately needed oxygen, to India.
India helped us last year in some of the darkest days of the U.S. pandemic, sending assistance in our hour of need.
India is working to get shots into people's arms, but with more than 1.3 billion people, there's a long road ahead. Michael George, CBS News.
COVID-19 has killed more than 576,000 people in the U.S., while India's death toll is now more than 210,000. May 1st is International Workers' Day, and that's why some people in our area are protesting for better workers' rights. Our Wisconsin Revolution, Socialist Alternative, and Allies for Black Lives hosted a car caravan and rally today at the Madison Labor Temple. Organizers say they're fighting for workers' safety during the pandemic, Medicare for all, living wage and hazard pay for essential workers, and free high-speed internet. Next week, Wisconsin Republicans will block Governor Evers' proposals to legalize medical and recreational marijuana. The GOP-controlled legislature will also kill the governor's budget proposals expanding Medicaid and granting collective bargaining rights to public workers. The Joint Finance Committee will vote next Thursday on the cuts and then work on rebuilding the plan from scratch. Despite the plans to kill the proposals, cannabis advocates marched downtown today in support of the governor's goals. Madison NORML is the local chapter of the national organization to reform marijuana laws. Members marched down University Avenue to State Street and walked around the Capitol. They say Wisconsin is falling behind neighboring states like Illinois and Michigan, both of which have legalized recreational and medical marijuana.
Wisconsin is making some steps, progress, such as Madison, the city of Madison and the city of Milwaukee. You're able to possess and legally smoke cannabis right here on the street. But at the same time, it's such a foolish law because we can legally smoke cannabis here in the city of Madison, but we have to illegally buy it from the black market, which makes absolutely no sense.
Evers' budget proposed marijuana legalization back in February. At the time, he said it was part of a plan to generate more than $165 million each year for rural schools and underserved communities. Farmers markets are back. We'll check out the Sun Prairie Market after the break and see how vendors are preparing, hopefully, for a return to normal. And there's more local news ahead tonight on News 3 Now at 10. The city of Madison is making plans to close another homeless camp. Why that's going to leave some people with no place to go. That's tonight at 10.
The lowest prices of the season sale at Ashley Home Store is here. Our hottest new looks are all on sale. Spring doorbusters are up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our furniture sale prices at checkout. And no interest financing for 3 years. Ashley Home Store.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. That's why US Cellular doesn't have any hidden requirements. So you can get the latest phone with no activation fees, required phone trade-in, or anything like that. That's all there is to it. No hidden requirements. The nationwide network built from your town up. US Cellular.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Maintenance fee, ATM fee. Can I hide in your fort?
Sure, but the fort fee is 10 cookies.
Psst. Need a place to hide from fees? With a BMO Harris Smart Advantage account, you can get cash with nearly as many fee-free ATMs in the U.S. as the 3 largest banks combined, and no monthly maintenance fee.
Huh, did you hear that? No monthly maintenance fee.
Fort fees are subject to the governing bodies of the fort.
She did not learn that from me.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. And right now, get a $200 bonus when you open a new BMO Harris Smart Advantage account.
Now introducing Purple Mattresses at Ashley Home Store. The only mattress with a purple grid that supports all sleep positions and keeps you cool. Now less than $20 a month for a queen, interest-free for 5 years. Plus get free sheets and up to 2 free pillows. Try it out today at Ashley Home Store.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. It's opening day for a Wisconsin favorite. The Sun Prairie Farmers Market is set up for a new kind of season. Grace Hodak shows us how it feels and looks to be back at the market.
Fresh food and homemade goods,
Vendors and customers returned to Cannery Square today for the first outdoor Sun Prairie Farmers Market this season.
It's nice to be outside. It's nice to be around other people.
It's a moment they've been anticipating for more than a year.
We have lots of vendors that have been waiting anxiously for this day for a while now.
The start of the pandemic cleared the booths from Market Street, offering only curbside pickup. But now, vendors are back outside to showcase their products in a different way.
Masks are recommended. We do space vendors out 6 feet or more, and we ask everyone to social distance as well.
Customers usually like to smell the different products and pick things up, so it made it a little bit difficult.
The Sun Prairie Farmers Market is experiencing a different normal.
I can't pick favorites.
But the relationship between vendors and customers is nothing new.
That's one of the things that I love about doing the farmers market, because you get to see all of the people that you met the year before.
In Sun Prairie, Grace Hodak, News 3 Now.
Vendors will be out every Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon at Market Street and Cannery Place. Graduation season is here, coming up at 6. A look ahead to next week's commencement ceremonies at UW-Madison and how a UW organization is celebrating an underrepresented group. Plus, more sunshine and less wind for your Sunday. Austin is back after this.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stained caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour, and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, by ordering in response to this advertisement, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick Pen with your order. The Quick Stick Pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick Pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. With the onset of warmer temperatures, seasonal allergies are beginning to wreak havoc throughout the Midwest. But with the rate of COVID infections among kids and teens on the rise, parents are faced with another dilemma this spring. Are symptoms a result of pollen or the coronavirus?
Some of the overlapping symptoms are nasal congestion and postnasal drainage. Those can occur with both conditions. Sometimes sore throat, and right now a lot of people are experiencing sore throats from postnasal drainage, from allergy and spring allergy symptoms.
To lessen the impact of seasonal allergies, doctors recommend keeping windows closed at night and using AC. They also say you should stay indoors when pollen levels are high and avoid hanging sheets or clothes outside to dry. The start of May means usually two things: May flowers and graduation season. The Latinx Academic Staff Association of UW-Madison hosted its first Latinx graduation celebration today. The event was held virtually. Organizers say it was a chance to acknowledge students' dedication, perseverance, and accomplishments. Historically, organizers say there hasn't been a celebration to honor Latinx scholars who make up more than 5% of UW's student body. Today's celebration was in partnership with the Wisconsin Alumni Association. UW-Madison will be holding an in-person commencement for the class of 2021 next Saturday. There will be two ceremonies inside Camp Randall on May 8th, one for undergraduates and the other for graduate degree students. Students have to show proof of a negative COVID test or vaccination to get inside the stadium. Families and friends will be able to watch the ceremony online. Hopefully it's going to be a nice day for those graduates. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky.
And you know, it's been dry here all day long, but now we're seeing the cloud cover return and even a few of those lighter showers. Now we are seeing just a few of those raindrops actually stacking up on our camera here. We might see enough to wet the pavement, but that's pretty much it here for today. So unfortunately, we're not going to see those showers that we really need, but I need to check. It is May 1st, and we are really, really warm right now. 20 degrees warmer than yesterday, in the 80s still. And again, it is May 1st right now. This is well above average. A few communities out west even did end up reaching the lower 90s here for today. So it's a little bit early to see that, but that's exactly what happens whenever we have such a dry atmosphere and quite a bit of sunshine like what we saw. That just really helps to crank up these temperatures. Dry air actually increases and decreases in temperatures a lot faster than whenever we have higher relative humidity. But we are going to be cooling things right back down. You can see on the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, cooler days are ahead. But at this point of the year, that just generally means those 60s will return. But we're also looking at rain chances. We need these rain chances right now. We've been so dry as of late that the 50% chance for tomorrow, especially later on in the day and the evening hours, that could really, really help out our case. But then you look at our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, and that's pretty average, but average is better than what we have seen. We've been a lot drier than average as of late, so we really do need those showers to return. In terms of what we're actually seeing right now, just notice the few green dots here and there. That's just really it. We're not going to see those heavy downpours. We may see a brief shower that's a little bit heavier than just a few sprinkles here and there, but that's just about it. And there's not really too much else out west, so we're looking pretty good on that front. But the wind speeds from the south and southwest strong today, 15 to 25 miles per hour. That has prompted those wind advisories. We even saw some gusts upwards of around 45 miles per hour. So with the dry conditions, with the strong southwesterly breeze, we have a red flag warning. That's in effect until 8 p.m. Just not a good day to burn absolutely anything outdoors. In terms of our next rain chance, however, notice how on Sunday we're going to start to see the development of those showers and storms up north, and that's eventually going to work its way back down through our area. A lot of it's going to fall apart, so we really do need a lot of those showers to hang on, and that's what we're looking out for right now. Later on tonight, a low of only 60 degrees. It stays very warm with partly cloudy skies. It will be breezy as well. But then you look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, and that's going to show the cool down for next week. Notice how we have those rain chances then following. We are going to see the 50s and 60s for the most part for this next week. Not a bad day, or a week rather, overall, but we need these rain chances.
Yeah, we need them. It is dry and all this fire danger. It's like, man, we just really need that rain to come in.
We need to catch a break, and right now that means rain chances.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much, Austin. It's Derby Day, and that's where Aaron Rodgers is with his fiance, but he's also reportedly making a new demand of the pack. We'll show you what it is after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Ladies, check it out. So strong, so not ripped.
What are we talking about?
That's the Hefty Ultra Strong bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Give me the bag.
Get Hefty Ultra Strong at a low price.
Read my eyes. They tell my story and the story of Voluminous Original, America's #1 mascara. Creamy formula for 5 times the volume. Voluminous Original Mascara by L'Oreal. My eyes are saying you're worth it.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Go back up! Hang on. I'm hanging on.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex. Aye, the only way to nix it is to Terminex it.
Allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily stops your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. Psst, psst, all good.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
Sunday, the fight for Wisconsinites to get vaccinated still continues, and we are getting warm temperatures this weekend when we'll see a cool-off going into our work week. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
May is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and right now pancreatic cancer has the highest mortality of any major cancer. Only about 10% of patients live up to 5 years with the disease.
Prognosis is, pretty poor with chemotherapy alone, and really best case, we're seeing patients live a short number of years.
Nonprofits like PanCan are working to change that, but with fundraisers like today's Purple Stride, the organization's biggest annual event, once again virtual, that's becoming more difficult. PanCan is currently funding research to find options for earlier detection and fund what could become life-saving treatments. Tonight at 10, find out how you can help with that work and the role a Madison woman is playing in all of this. The NFL draft wrapped up today, and the Packers had 7 more picks. Among them, Green Bay picked up Ole Miss guard Royce Newman and Badgers tackle Cole Van Lanen. Van Lanen is Green Bay native and started 18 games at left tackle for UW over the past 2 seasons. It's day 3 in Rodgers Watch. Aaron Rodgers was seen today with his fiancée, Shailene Woodley, at the Kentucky Derby. Several other Packers teammates were there. Meanwhile, a new report from Yahoo Sports says the reigning MVP won't return to the Packers unless general manager Brian Gutekunst is fired. The report says Rodgers is willing to skip the offseason, hold out of training camp, or even retire to get what he wants.
Oh, man, things are heating up behind the scenes out there.
The drama of this, and the fact that he's at the Kentucky Derby, and that is what everybody is worried about, is he going to stay with the Packers?
He's having a good time. That's what really matters right there. True. So we can at least be happy for him right there on that front. But right now, though, we're looking at 81 degrees around right now. Later on tonight, only cooling down to about 70 degrees by 10 p.m., so it will stay on the warmer side of things later on tonight. A low of only 60, and then here's one last final check here of your 7 to 10 day forecast. That's where we cool things down for next week.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.